Hey, you know who was in St. Louis last night? Biff Henderson. Yep. Biff, there he is, right there, ladies and gentlemen, one of our stage managers. How many games did you see? You saw 2 games?
2 games.
So you saw the one where he tied where he tied Babe Ruth, and then you saw the where he tied Roger Maris.
Roger Maris.
Yeah. So you saw 61, 62.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah, and it was exciting, huh?
Oh, really?
The town of St. Louis went nuts.
Oh, they went ballistic.
Yeah. So here now, Biff Henderson's report yesterday from the big home run activity in St. Louis, Missouri. Roll the videotape.
Now, what are your chances of breaking Roger Maris's record tonight?
Well, no chance in hell I'm going to break Roger Maris's record.
Pat, what do you do here?
I'm the bat boy.
You're a bat boy, huh?
Yep.
When you grow up, do you think you'll be Batman?
I hope so. I love doing this.
You know, you get it. Bat boy, Batman. Sosa has a cool name, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got a very cool name, Sammy Sosa. That just kind of rolls off your tongue perfect, doesn't it?
Let's see if we can do it 4 times.
Sammy Sosa, Sammy Sosa, Sammy Sosa, Sammy Sosa.
Sammy Sosa, Sammy Sosa, Sammy Sosa.
Bat boy,
Bat boy,
Batman,
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 Batman.
Batman.
Sammy Sosa.
Sammy Sosa. I understand you handed it off the bat to Mark McGwire for his 61st home run. Could you reenact that for me?
Sure I can.
Wow, that's awesome, man. You got anything I can have so I can sell it to some chump?
Anything you can have to sell to some chump. How about a baseball?
Is that all you got? Mark McGwire. It's Mark McGwire. Mark, congratulations, we did it. This is Biff Henderson reporting from St. Louis, Missouri, where Mark McGwire has just hit his 62nd home run. Back to you, Dave.
Last night, our first guest became part of baseball history when he retrieved Mark McGwire's record 62nd home run. Here now to tell us all about the night, please welcome Tim Fernandez. Nice to meet you. There you go. Tim, do me a favor. Why don't we just take a second, tell the folks about yourself. You're from the St. Louis area, I would guess?
Yeah, I'm from Collinsville, Illinois, about 17 miles from St. Louis. It's the international horseradish capital of the world.
Is that right?
Yes, and we have a large ketchup bottle also, so you have to come and stop by.
I'll be sure to do that. Now, and you're 22 years old?
Yes, I just graduated from St. Louis University. I'm working currently with Anderson Consulting.
I see.
And also the Cardinals.
So this is like a big-time job, this Anderson Consulting thing. That's like a global thing. Good for you. So that's going to be your career in accounting and finance and that sort of thing?
Yeah, in consulting and computer work.
So how long have you worked for the Cardinals?
6 years. 4 years I started out as an usher.
Yeah.
And then I was lucky Steve Peeler, who's out in the crowd, helped me out, and I've been working for the grounds.
Steve, where? Stand up, Steve. Take a bow. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Peeler, where is he? Get a shot of... Stand up, Steve. Where is he? Can we get a shot of... I hate to break this to you, but apparently he ain't here.
Yeah.
Is he over there, Biff? Biff, walk him out here. Here he is.
All right, here he is.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Steve. There you go. Thanks, Steve. Oh, so tell us, Tell us, now, they must have had you guys on like a home run alert all summer long when Mark McGwire started getting close to this. What was the drill going to be as you understood it during your responsibilities as a member of the ground?
Okay, it was known as Operation 62.
Right.
And once he hit the home run, our job was to make sure that we were out on the field, to make sure no one ran out on the field,
right.
and also they had a bunch of confetti that flew out and banners and streamers and things, and we were supposed to pick that up.
Had to clean it all up. Now, you had plenty of practice because this has been going on all summer, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the Labor Day, that was a big one. 61, that was a big one. Were you supposed to also, if the ball was loose on the field, were you supposed to throw yourself on the ball?
Covered up.
Yeah, I'm going back to my National Guard days now. But the truth of the matter is, in your position, you didn't really think you had a chance of seeing that ball, did you?
Well, all season long, I sat in left field. I saw all the balls go over my head. You know, I never imagined that it actually come to me. I joked with friends that, oh, you know, I'm going to be the man. I'm going to get this ball. And now I got the ball.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Now, was there anybody else there? Did you have to run to get the ball before anybody else, or was it fairly unencumbered?
Well, yeah, there were 4 other guys that were there, and one was my brother. Unfortunately for him, he's 2 years older, and he's a little chubbier, so he didn't. I was able to beat him out. So
now you pick up the ball, and do you know immediately that you're holding history in your hand, or were you just a little numb? I think you'd have to be a little numb.
Yeah, right when I picked it up, my hands went completely numb. It was like I sat on my hands. They were just.
Yeah.
It was just so. So I mean,
had you been sitting on your hands?
Yeah, you know. It's a ritual. So I mean, I didn't even look at the ball because I knew that was the ball.
Right.
And I just shoved it in my pocket. And first thing I did, I wasn't sure really where to go because, you know, we have Operation 62.
Sure.
So I ran underneath the tunnel and got real close, actually, to the clubhouse and thought, you know what, I've got to do Operation 62.
That's
And
right.
all the other guys are following me. So we went back out, we picked up some streamers, and I found out later that Major League Baseball had their officials looking all around, and they couldn't find it.
So for a few minutes, the ball is missing.
It was a mystery ball.
Well, So now, when you were joking with your family and your friends about I'm going to catch it, on and on, did you ever allow yourself the luxury of, oh, geez, maybe if I did catch it, it would be worth a lot of money? Did that ever come into it, that dynamic?
Well, St. Louis radio, I mean, that's all they've been talking about. But, I mean, I figured if I was the lucky person to get the ball, I mean, there's no way I could keep it. I mean, I don't deserve it by any means. I mean, Mr. McGwire, he's the one that hit it. My favorite thing to say is, well, he lost it, and I just had to bring it home.
Yeah, good for you. Absolutely. But because so much has been made of the entire situation, and well, it should have been, and because you did, you know, the right thing, you did it automatically too. You didn't even have to be cajoled into it. You did it automatically. There must be some reward for you in all of this somewhere. I know you went to Disney World or something like that.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Well, my mother, just like your mother, takes care of you. My mom,
I hope your mother's doing a better job than my mom did.
No, she's really, my family in general, all the way through, last night was really hectic, and my brother and my mother, they were there. They were helping me through it. My dad, he was at home, stationed, picking up phones, and all the way through, it was a family decision. We were very lucky. My boss, Steve Peeler, was able to come also.
Oh, Steve Peeler again. Good Lord. Haven't we seen enough of this Peeler guy? But was there, so the Disney contacts you and says, come on down to Disney World. Was that the deal?
Yeah. I went down and saw Mickey and kind of hung out for the day.
Tell me about, you returned the ball to Mark McGwire. What was that like?
I mean, undescribable, I guess. When I first, they said, you know, you're going to be on the ceremony at second base, I was kind of like, oh, man, I hope I don't trip. But, so I...
Do you know Mark from the season?
I've talked to him very, like, how you doing, Mr. McGwire, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I spoke to him in a rain delay once.
We have some videotape. I think this is you actually turning the ball back over to Mark McGwire. Is that what it is? Let's take a look here and see what...
I think I have something that belongs to you.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's great. That's great. That's pretty good. That's quite a moment.
Yeah.
And the stadium is packed, and there you are at second base. That's quite a thrill.
Yeah, unbelievable.
And the ball, I guess, will now go to Cooperstown in the
Yeah.
Hall of Fame. Well, that's great. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's a lovely story, and I couldn't be happier for you. What are you going to do now when the season is finished?
Just
Go back to work for Anderson?
exactly,
Yeah.
and just kind of hang out.
Well, good for you. Seem like a nice kid. I hope good things continue to happen to you.
Great, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for
Tim
having me.
Berneras, ladies and gentlemen.